Hello, and welcome to another cozy art and animation live stream. Today we will continue working on the animation that we started in the last couple of live streams, And yeah, we're in the middle of blocking for this acting shot, which I think is coming along quite well. Here on the right side, you can see what we have so far as the 2D animatic. Let's play this real quick. You should be able to hear the audio. Let me know if you do or if you don't. There should also be background music. Oh yeah, a little bit. We have background music. Okay, I'm gonna play this now.
Oh, isn't there a little bit of malice in that voice? And there never is. There really never is.
So what is that I'm hearing, if not malice?
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right. Oh, isn't there a little bit?
Yeah, that was the plan that we made in 2D, and now we can see how far we got in 3D with this. So basically just translating the same poses to 3D. Let's see how that works.
Oh, isn't there a little bit of malice in that voice? And there never is. There really never is.
So what is that I'm hearing, if not malice?
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right.
That was all the stuff that we had so far, and where we will continue today. We're gonna add the poses to the end, and of course our trusty animatic on the right side will help us and guide the poses that we come up with. Yeah, what's going on in the chat? Let's see who's here tonight. It looks great. Thank you very much, Bazanur. That's very nice to hear. Yeah, welcome to everyone in the stream. How are you doing today? I hope everything is going well for you and you're ready for the next week, the upcoming week. Yeah. But before that starts, let's make a little cozy Sunday right here. Yeah, and I really like blocking, because blocking is, to me, that is the heart of the animation. The whole like finding poses in 2D and then you know, tweaking it a little more, coming up with how they are in 3D. And I feel like that is the meat of the entire animation. If we don't do this right, if you don't put the proper care into this step right now, you cannot make it better than how good your planning stage is. The animation won't be good if this step of the animation process isn't done with the utmost care. So yeah, let's continue that. Yeah. Oh, Evan. Not doing so well. Evan says, just forgot all my Blender lessons with art school's focus on Maya. Well, you know, that's unfortunately how it is, you know. Depending on where you work and what you work on, you will move away from the software of your choice. But, you know, it's like riding a bicycle. You will get back into it, I'm sure. So... yeah, even if there's some initial frustration, I can tell you, you will be able to get back into it. It's annoying, but it's part of animation. Yeah, so let's see where we need to continue. There we go. So let's keep an eye on the. Actually, we're gonna switch camera now. It's her turn to speak. We could actually check which frame that is if we look in the animatic.
Malice in that voice, and there never is. There really never is.
So what is that I'm hearing, if not malice?
It's simply being absolutely correct.
It's here. For the, you think, 315, so here. Okay, to switch camera, there are, first of all, we have to go back to object mode. We gonna just copy a camera position that we had before. So there we go. And now we are we're seeing the pose from the other side. We'll probably have to cheat that, do something more neutral here. But yeah, so we should focus on her. So, you know, the other cool thing, Evan, about animation is that the actual heart of animation is the same in every software. You know, you basically just need to figure out how to move things in 3D space, how to set keyframes, how to edit the curves, and then you're good to go in any animation software, in any 3D animation software. Oh, we actually have to move her back in, right? If I remember correctly, we parented them all to the chair. So here, and we need to move her back in. There we go. Ah, now she appears a little bit bigger. That is what I was looking for. Okay, so we're going from that camera angle to her.
Being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the do you think. And we can look at the right hand side at the animatic for the pose that we planned here.
Do you think?
Yes.
So we just have a little bit of a little bit of facial expression, but other than that, this pose is going to be the cornerstone here. So let's how do we best put her in that pose? So she is being rotated forward, which is kind of what we want to have. Maybe if we I actually need to go into pose mode. Pose mode. And maybe we can use that. I don't think we can. Maybe we can use this one to make her lean forward. Yeah, that works well. Let's focus on that. I might have to get rid of the wall here temporarily. Okay, back to object mode. Wall. I'm gonna move you to another collection, I guess. Collection. Wall, I guess. Or, you know what? It doesn't even need to be in a collection. We just switch it off here. That is better. Gazanua says 3D animation was hard for me, but when I see this blocking animation stuff, I want to make some animation so bad right now. Yeah, that's awesome. Just dive into it, do it. Just an hour every day. If you don't have much time for a fun side project, just an hour every day will get you somewhere. You will be surprised within a month how much progress you made. And to be honest, like, I wasn't the biggest fan of 3D animation myself, because this, you twist things a little bit, you tuck here, you tuck there, you do, this is like very foreign to me, because I like it when it just comes out of my pen. I'm so used to like 2D animation, just being able to put lines on paper and then there is something there, and not this whole like and a little in here and there and a little bit here and a twist here. But I really overcame this by making animatics first, by planning my poses first. It gives me the very enjoyable, spontaneous part of still being able to do thumbnailing in 2D, still having, you know, even if it's stick figures, still having some rhythm and flow and shapes coming out of my pen, and then put all of that into 3D. So I think that's best of both worlds if you are used to other kinds of animation. Okay, technical sides. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. So let's continue with this. Going into pose mode. Pose mode. And for the first time I have headphone monitoring on, so I'm hearing my own voice in real time. I wanted to try that out to see how it is. And it might invite me to play a little bit more with my voice. Because I can hear myself so loudly. Not sure if I will keep doing that, but I'll definitely, this way I definitely know that I'm not muted or anything like that. I think I might still be able to mute myself and he'll hear the monitoring regardless. But yeah. Okay, so that should be about it for the hat position. I do want her to sink down a little bit further during the pose, so maybe for the beginning we have to give a little bit more space so she can sink down visibly to have a little bit of contrast, you know. By the way, if there are any topics that you would like me to talk about, anything about art and animation, just ask, or, you know, living as an artist, anything that's on your mind. I really like these live streams to talk with you about everything and nothing that has to do with this wonderful craft and everything that's around it. And yeah. If there's anything on your mind, let me know in the chat. Maybe we can talk about this a little bit. I'll try to explain everything that I'm doing as much as possible, but there will also be stretches where, you know, I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, because that is what animation is, basically doing a lot of the same steps over and over and over again. So yeah, if you have any topics, let me know. Going back here to this view. Okay, let's see. Put her... maybe we need to lean her. We should probably also get rid of Lante for a second here. Yeah, maybe we need to lean her over more, so this, and this way the arm can go a little bit steeper down. Okay. Now there's no need to have it S here. Okay, but that should work a lot better. And now we can flip the wrist over. I should not have turned and twisted the wrist too much in ways that I shouldn't. I'm always a little bit bad with, you know, twisting things too far. You can see it here. You can see it here. If I twist this one forward, you can see there's strange stuff happening. But there it flips over. Whoever rigged it was smart enough to put in some blend shapes that protect me a little bit from myself. But maybe we can turn a little bit more here. Okay. Still not far enough over yet. I'm also not that sure about how straight I want her to be there. Because really straight poses like this, I kinda only like in contrast. So I wonder if we do want to push it a little bit more to that side. It would also help to connect it more with the hand. So yeah. Oh, you know what? We can also tilt the elbow. We could tilt it forward here. So we see more of the elbow and the hand. Ah, that might actually do it. So without having to change the length of her arm, I think we're gonna get pretty far here. So that is good. And then just making sure we're not cutting into her face too much. I mean, this side is never seen, but I still want it to be somewhat correct. And we can also relax the elbow a little, which might be good. Soupy, just subscribe. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. So, okay, let's open the fingers a little bit. There we go. And I never made selection sets. I should really look into that. I love doing selection sets and other software, but somehow I have not figured out how to do that in Blender yet. I should really look into that. Okay, we could also cheat a little bit. We have been doing so much cheating in the other poses. We could put her arm down, make it a little bit smaller. But maybe we shouldn't really get into the trickery right now, cause she still needs to sink down a little bit. So there will be enough opportunity to do that. Oh. The mic cut out for a second. What's going on here? Let's see. I think the noise gate is a little bit too strong. So maybe like that? Maybe. And yeah, she doesn't really get her arm much behind her chin unless she is leaning over her, like she's somehow leaning into it. I think we could commit to the lean. I think that might be good. I think that might look good. So maybe lean here, and then we counteract that with the upper arm going up a little bit further and more frontal. I do want her wrist to be clearly seen, like here. I would like to see her watch and a bit of the hand. I think that's important for readability, to not cut into that, and to have like a complete view to that. I guess sense like that. Okay. We actually need to see where we wanted to place that pose. We wanted to place it here. So 315 to cut there, right into the pose. Yeah. And that other arm, we should actually do the leg first because, you know, whenever you have one body part touching another body part, the part that is being touched should already be ready. So usually I like to do the stuff, you know, that stays the foundation of the pose. If the legs are being placed and then stay, and then we do something with the hands on top of it, I usually do the legs first and then place the arms on top of it. And it's very often it's bottom to top, because the bottom is quite literally the foundation of the pose. If something is happening with the legs and with the hips, it will also influence everything that is above the legs and the hips. It's kind of counteracting, you know, and trying to keep balance and stuff like that. That's what the upper body then has to do. I think we're still on IK. Yeah, that will make sense. So let's turn on the X-ray so that we can see the IK controllers here. And move to the place where we want to set them. Yeah, and I'm kind of going to a like forward lean pose. So I like to direct the feet at the other character. The feet are sometimes, it's so crazy, like the feet are sometimes like the eyes. The feet are looking at someone or looking away. If you want to go away, if you want to go in the other direction, the feet point in the other direction. It's so crazy, all the hints that feet positioning can give with regards to the direction that my character is interested in. Yeah, no worries. Always happy to be online and talk about animation. There's sure gonna be many more live streams. Thank you for popping in. Bezanur, have a nice rest of the day, and yeah, hope to see you in another live stream soon. Okay, so that is done. And now we need to put the arm in the lab. Okay, let's switch off this confusing X-ray stuff again. And oh, that would be cool if we could just drop her arm straight down. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff going on with the sleeve. What the? Just to be sure, let's reset everything to 0. Okay, and now we're going straight down. It's still kind of odd. But yeah, then we will have to repair that in just a little bit. Positioning is still the same. What about this? Let's also start with a reset. You know, sometimes it just makes sense to start with a reset. Okay, there we go. And then this depends a little bit on the rig. Usually when we drop our wrist like that, it would be the entire arm, like the forearm dropping. But I think that works. It sometimes depends on the rig if you can work in that way. Let's see, where's the wrist? Here. Okay, we don't want the wrist, the hand going into the cushion, but I think we're good here. Especially if you do it like this. And maybe we have a little bit of wiggle room here. Okay. Yeah.
It's simply...
We don't have the other character, so it cuts to an empty chair. That's not right. That's not what we want. Where is he? There. And let's put the wall back.
If not malice.
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to tweak her facial expression. That is always a wonderful thing to look at. Let's get rid of Lunta real quick. All right, I think that left eye is actually very much where we would like it to be. So let's just put this one down and maybe a little bit up. I like to throw a gaze a little bit in the direction that we need to throw it. Oh, let's have a look at her. The white in the eye, we need to pull it out a little bit. Ari asks, do you always use constant interpolation to block in the poses? Yes, I do. This is my preferred way of working. It might be because I come from 2D animation and this is kinda how 2D animation is, you know? You start with a few cornerstone poses, especially if you animate pose to pose, if you animate straight ahead. Of course, you go through it chronologically straight ahead, but the most common working method in 2D animation is pose to pose. And this is just how it looks, you know, if you only have pose 1 and pose 15 and then pose 36 drawn, then you will get this kind of blocking, and that is what I'm used to. I also feel like if you have interpolation on, the state where it all clicks into place is relatively late. So at least for me, you know, maybe there are people who can immediately find the right kind of interpolation with the curves. I feel like if I have interpolation on the whole time, 70 to 80% of what I see will be completely wrong and weird and odd. So yeah, that's why I have interpolation switched off. I use constant to block out my poses. If this weren't a dialogue shot, I would also not even do timing. I would have the first pose I do on frame 1, the second pose I do on frame 2, and so on. I would not think about timing yet because I want to focus on every single step of the workflow fully without getting any distraction. When I do posing, I don't want to be distracted by timing. When I do timing, I don't want to be distracted by interpolation that is wonky. When I do interpolation, I fully want to do interpolation, so I switch it on only when I'm ready to work on that. That is my philosophy. I know a couple of animators who are amazing at immediately starting in spline, and it's crazy. It's crazy to me, anyone who can do this. I sometimes do it in game animation, I have to admit, depending on the animation style, but for 3D, like full 3D characters, I can't. It's like my brain isn't big enough. That's my way of thinking about that. All right. Where are we here? Let's see. I didn't, what happened here? I didn't place some... Yeah, okay. No, this looks good. Okay. So we need to make sure that she's looking at Lunta. So I think because we moved over, we need to move her eyes a little bit over like this. We could also actually think about moving the camera differently, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we should do that. Yeah, and then we really want to sell the like kind of like neutral, like kind of expression in the brows. So they should just be sitting here. Oh, we still need to fix her freckles. Clueless Game Artist was helping me with the rig to, you know, correct some of the weird behavior of the rig. I really need to see what we did there. Yeah, but that's really cool. He was one of my mentoring students, and he's really good with Blender and really like puts his nose into like deep into everything that he wants to figure out. So he's like my person of trust for Blender questions. Because unfortunately I never got that deep into the technical side of things, which interests me, but you know, I just want to animate. That's what I want to spend most of my time doing. But that's the power of working together, you know, to find people who specialize in the stuff that you might not be the best at. Okay. Now, I wonder what I should do with the mouth. If I should reset it again. Yeah, maybe. It's just, I really, just to be sure that I don't like break my rig into oblivion, I really much like resetting my poses, my controllers from time to time. So pose, clear transform all. Oh, I did not want to reset this one. But yeah, now I should have only selected the mouth. Yeah. To make sure that I don't build like something completely wild that has nothing to do with how the controllers were set up. Oh, where did the teeth? They were suddenly gone. You saw that too, right? Oh, that's the teeth. I want to pull up the... Something is not working so well with the projection here of the mouth. What can I do? Go more in that direction. Huh. Maybe we need to change the position of the teeth? No, that doesn't... Oh, okay. The teeth are projected there no matter what. So maybe I can push this back in. Yeah, that is working. And now let's move the whole thing to the side. And that might mess up everything again. Ah! No, that works surprisingly well. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. I think that works. Let's see how it feels when we watch it with the dialogue.
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, I like her. I like her snarkiness. That's nice. We should actually make sure that we have everything baked pose-wise for her. So let's go in. Make sure the Shift I, no, just I, all channels. Good. Shift I, no, I just said it. Okay. And same here, we'll key everything, all channels, bake them, set them in stone. Yeah, just a reminder, if there are any topics around art and animation that you're interested, that you want me to talk about during this stream, just ask. I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions about art, animation, living as an artist, whatever comes to mind. Always love to chat with you all about things. Okay, and on 321 we sync in. Let's make it 323. Okay, so to sync in, we need to bend a little forward. Counter animate, which is usually not a good idea, but because we don't have an IK controller for the elbow, we have to counter animate a little bit. Okay. And the rest of the lean we're gonna do in the body, in the upper body. Okay, that would mean... Yeah, and now we do the cheating, I think. Now we take this and we move it down. So we have everything move down, everything sink down, because I really want to have the heaviness of a saddle. Oh, what happened here? I must have moved the wrong controller. No, that looks good. Oh, no, then we need to move the wrist down. Should move this one down, yes. Not the other controller, because that would also move the elbow down. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. You think. Okay. And we don't need to necessarily animate a whole lot here. Want to make sure that there's not too much movement here. Okay. And we reduce the movement in her wrist. Not really. It will always move up a little bit. That is just the reality. Oh, that's her thumb. Where's the wrist? Here. No, that is too much. Okay. Good. And then the biggest motion will be in the eyebrows, which will hopefully direct the gaze of the viewer into the face where we want everyone to look. It's the wrong one, this one. Okay, moving it up and moving this side up. Okay, very symmetric. Not sure if I'm that happy with that, but maybe we can counter animate this a little bit and have it drop down. And maybe this one. The other side drop up for a little bit of variation. Barely noticeable. Okay, and the other big change, of course, will be her mouth going to the other side. And that can be done mostly with the main controller. And oh, it's working much better than I thought it would. That's nice. Okay. And we have the valley plant kind of like here. Okay. Lots of fixing always needed with her mouth. That's gonna be really looking forward to getting that part done in the animation. It's either gonna be a lot of fun to hit some crazy in-between poses, or it's gonna be a huge disaster. And here we could go a little bit lower, and then we have the other teeth come in. What do you think? That's fun. That's very nice. Oh, maybe we're already over animating here. Let's see how it looks in context.
Being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes,
Do you think?
Yes,
We might have to cut earlier at 3:11, and then let's see.
correct.
Do you think?
Yes,
13 maybe. This is gonna be like yeah, see, this is what I mean. Now we're in the middle of timing, whereas, you know, this is actually blocking. We're in posing. I shouldn't mix these two up too much.
I think.
yes, correct.
Do you think?
Yes,
Do you think?
yes, absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes,
Maybe she could narrow the eyes from down here. Oh, she should actually narrow them while she's talking. So more like here. Going a little bit lower.
you think?
Yes, absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes,
Somehow, it doesn't punch as much as it did in the animatic.
correct.
Do you think?
Yes,
Do you think?
yes,
What might make it better though is if we have a real anticipation. That might help a little, and maybe there's still something with the head turn that we can do.
Do you think?
yes,
Do you think?
yes,
Ah, okay, I see. So we don't have a lean. We just we don't have a lean to the
Do you
side.
think?
yes,
Do you think?
yes,
Yeah. Okay. That might be worth exploring. That's always a thing. Like if a pose doesn't feel quite right in 3D, one thing that I've learned so far is to explore with different forms of rotation, rotating towards or away from the camera, tilting to the left and right. One of those axes is usually one that makes your animation pop more.
absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes,
Do you think?
yes,
Do you think?
yes, correct.
Do you think?
Yes,
Okay, we might have to relax the other wrist a little to not draw too much attention to it. Huh. Let's see.
absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes,
Now the wrist is all I can see, but I guess people who see it for the first time will not look at the wrist, they will probably look at the face.
it's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes,
Now it packs a punch. Now it is like thrown towards him. I think I like that aspect of it.
Do you think?
yes, absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes,
Nice. Yeah, I like this. Okay, what do we have next? We're gonna change the camera perspective again on 332, which is even frame number, evil frame number. Let's take 333. That is better because it's not even. Where is everything? I need to go back to object mode, push her back again. Which I guess is here. Oh, no. Only give me the selected frames, selected parts. Here. Okay, getting this. 333. That's... Oh, it's her. It's the chair. It's the chair, which is this plate. Gonna take that on 33, put it here. Gonna take the camera and take this, put it there. And put him in this awesome, excited position. We might have to move her head a little bit out of the way. So let's do that real quick here. Pose mode. out of the way here. Okay. Now, I know last time we did a whole lot of things with the arm. We had to make the arm longer so Lunte could grab the other side like that. Let's get rid of Gabby for a second here. There we go. And object mode, object mode. Give it to me here. Pose mode. We definitely should reset most of everything. So I don't know. Let's just grab the upper body and reset all of that. Let's see what happens. Pose, clear, transform, all. Good. Most importantly, we didn't get the shoulder, and we didn't get this part, this hip controller, chest controller. So let's try clear transform for those. Wonderful. Now we have a canvas that we can fully explore without caring over the crazy things we did to the arms. And again, let's start with the base. Let's start with the feet to make sure we have something stable to build on. Here we go. Okay. So the question is, do we actually lift them? I think we should lift them. I think we should lift them off the ground. That's gonna be cute. His enthusiasm really pulls him up. That's gonna be fun. So I basically would try to get the FK controller into the same position, and we can see the FK controller here going over. Maybe we should also reset that one. Why is it tilted like that? Is that how it should be? Let's straighten them out. Let's see how that looks. Oh, no, not compositing. Let's stay here in animation. Pose, clear transform, all. And now they are somewhere out there. That might not have been the smartest idea. Yeah, no, that's looking more like it. I was a little bit confused a second ago why these nudges were not in line with the seat, because that would be more what I expected it to be. Okay, that should kind of almost cover that one. Which one is this? Which axis? That Z-axis? This one? Oh, okay. Good enough. I can live with that. And pushing that in. And we matched this more or less. Okay. Okay. Now, to really curve him in a funny way, let's first curve him back and then go forward again. Yeah, this is like scrunching his belt thing very well. I like that. And then we go in all here. He should grow a little bit though, because, you know, he's excited. And so maybe if we actually lift lift this one up. That could be fun. There we go. And should we push him like really up in the air?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing.
And then he sinks down for yes, he's up in the air. And then I think what you're hearing is, and for that he would just plop down again. I think that could be fun.
Yes, I think that what you're hearing.
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is, So, in order to do that, let's switch. Oh. Did it save everything? Oh, yes, it did. I was confused for a second. Put that back here. Really tilt up his mask. And then this maybe? And now in Cloud Trick, let's switch from IKFK. What do we have? Left thigh, right thigh, and go up into the air. Nope, that is not it. That is not the controller we're looking for. It's this one. And really maybe bending this up. Yeah, we need to push it a little. We need to push things. And this is going to be fun. So, there we go. And here. And here. Hehe. We could use we could use IK for this. Maybe we should. So let's undo this and switch the left upper arm. I guess the right upper arm to IK. Bring it down to the chair. And now the elbow. It's not pointing it up. Why is it not pointing it up? What is this controller for? Upper arm R. How do I get the elbow to point upwards? Let's see if there's anything here. IK secondary, that might be. Okay. IK stretch. You know what? We go back. We go back to our FK. We already got pretty far with that. Oh, I, too far back. Too far back! I think that will help us to keep the elbow up. Oh, no, that was the wrong axis. This one is. And maybe we do have to put him a little bit lower. Like half the distance, maybe like that. Okay. Maybe that is just a fact. If his arm is that short, the elbow has to be that far down. So what can we do? We can make the lower arm longer, doing some crazy trickery here. No, that's the thumb. Thumb, go back where you came from. This is the wrist. And we're moving back here, and by doing that we can rotate this up. That work in IK. So you know what, let's switch the other arm to IK there and see what happens when we change the length of certain parts. So, placing this here, IK pole follow. Okay. I mean, this is kinda what we want. Oh boy. Do like the longer arm more, I think. I think that's gonna work better. Okay. Let's go back to our FK experiment here. And I mean, we could all gimbals all the same. Global. Okay, this is the socket. This is some crazy trickery. We're going to hell for this. But what don't we do to get a good animation? Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. And then the little bone here to help us grasp the chair. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, this is not the start of the thumb. The start of the thumb is here. How do we get this relaxed a little bit? Is this helping? Should we claw it around? I think so. I think that works. This doesn't look as nice in camera, I think. Okay, so maybe we exaggerated this a little bit too much. Let's reset this, the wrist real quick. Okay, I see what's going on. This really overstretches it in that direction, so maybe if we counter it a little bit here. Let's see what we can do with the forearm. That looks okay, doesn't it? It doesn't get better if we stretch it to the max. Okay, what about moving this one in? Moving this one in allows me to move this one out. My cat is here. So if you hear any weird noises... Rainbow, do we get you purr? Oh, she is touching the mic, which is probably a little bit loud for you guys. Also, she's walking all over my drawing tablet. Please don't press any buttons. No. Oh, Rainbow. Can we get you to purr? She doesn't want to purr for us. What's going on, you? You can still go outside if you want. It's open. You want to say hello? Oh, she's not showing herself on the best side right now. Rainbow, say hello to the stream. Yeah. You a good girl, huh? You a good girl. Rainbow, come on. Oh, you little cat. Not so little anymore. What's going on? What's going on, you? Can I continue to animate? What do you think? What do you think? Would there be something I'm allowed to do? Rainbow. No? You don't want to look? You don't want to look at the people? Okay. Yeah. Then let's go back to this screen. Yeah. And move this one. Oh man. Okay. Now we're doing the same crazy stuff on the other side. Bending the upper arm as far as it will go up. And then coming down here. I like that W that we get into this pose. That's really nice. So we're going, is a little bit of a symmetric pose, which, you know, is not always a good idea, but I think it's pretty much filled with energy. So that works. Oh, now my cat is purring. Can you hear that? No. Rainbow, purr for us. It's the most soothing sound in the universe. So please. Okay. Here we go. Can I rotate in that direction? Does that help? And here. Oh, Rainbow likes circles on screen. Circles are the best. To hunt, to bop. Okay, and now the facial expression. I really want to put the crazy into the facial expression. The lean we can also still think about how much we want to push that. Because I could imagine that that we do want to put some asymmetry into it. Maybe we have to help with some positioning here. We had such a nice W. Where did that go? We still bring that out. Question is also, what is more provocative, like this or like this? Chin up. Chin up, I think, is good. Yeah. And we need to see what we can do here. Maybe. Maybe we have to move him a little bit to the right. It looks a little bit odd. And I'm not that happy with the other leg, so maybe if we bring that out more like this. You know what we could do? We could also tilt the entire body forward. And that will give us more room here. Yeah. Now let's just double check the contact on the chair. Okay. Man, this is a complex pose. Okay. All right.
Being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes. I think that correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what
Okay. Now let's make his smile a little bit more crazy. Let's push. Maybe let's see how it looks when we rotate his head a little bit more to that side. Okay. Yeah, I think that was worth it working on this pose because I think it's gonna be really, really nice in context. Okay, so to stress the craziness a little, let's really push his eyes up. I really like it when it gets a little bit of like an egg shape, like this. That's really nice. And then maybe push his eye a little bit here to the side. And I think we don't need to do much more. I love the asymmetry. Now, can we move the whole mouth? That would be good. I think this is the tongue controller. I think he cannot move the entire mouth, if I'm not mistaken. What is this? This is root of the mouth, but it doesn't do anything. Huh. Not sure this is intended, but okay. We can do this differently. We can do it by moving this around the side like that. Oh, this is gonna be a fun facial expression. Really, really looking forward to it. Yeah. And then we have a little bit of a... That is nice. Oh, rotating them, I think also always gave some interesting shapes every now and then. And pushing out the side, wherever that is. And here, this one. I think rotating this one is gonna do a lot for us. Yeah, that looks better. And we can pull this like this. I really like these rigs. Kinda cool that they are free to use. It's really... Blender Foundation is always doing wonderful things for everybody. Okay. But I saw... Did you see what they are experimenting now with the geometry nodes and the grease pencil? There's some really cool stuff that is going to be possible soon. I'm really looking forward to all kinds of crazy things that are coming up soon. Maybe in a second I can show you the demo that I saw. It's really, really fun. Really cool what they're coming up with. Here, there we go. Putting the teeth down. Yeah. Switch on Gabby to check how it's looking.
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're...
Okay, let's frame that again. Here.
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you...
I love how in your face it is.
Correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you... Absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you...
I like how their energies are so different, that she's just like, you think? And he's like, yes! That is so nice.
Being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you...
Okay, let's look at all of it in context. Let's go.
Oh, isn't there a little bit of malice in that voice? And there never is. There really never is.
So what is that I'm hearing, if not malice?
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows.
Okay. Good, 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 good. It's coming along. Yeah. So now what we did with this whole craziness here, we kind of need to settle it a bit. So let's work on the settle pose for that one. Kinda crazy. So 333 was this. Let's key everything real quick. And then let's settle down relatively quickly. How is it in the animatic?
Yes, I think that what you're.
Okay, so I probably have to add an extra pose here for him coming down, because he cannot stay in the air for too long. So let's take the hip position from a pose where he was still sitting down. So let's take this one, I guess. And 339 maybe. Have him sit down and have the feet being placed on the ground. So we really have like a short-ish spring. Okay, now all we do for the legs, I'd imagine, is just move them down and down. And you know what? We tuck them. Do we tuck them back? How does he look in the animatic? A little bit tucked back. So here and here. Okay. And move them up a little bit. That. Okay.
Yes, I think that. Yes, I think that what.
Yes. $39. Okay. This is the nicer pose. Let's see. Maybe it does. I think this is nicer from the silhouette. Silhouette, really important that we can see his knees, that we can see his elbows. That is really what makes a pose get an interesting rhythm. If you can see the most important points, edge points of the pose. So here we go. Let's see.
Yes, I think that what.
Okay, now we have the wonderful job to match the previous pose. So let's move this one up and this one further in. Okay, and also I guess a little outwards. How are we gonna do that? Like that? Oh, my cat is back. The cat is back. Oh, are we not? Oh, we are on 340. Okay. What is happening here? Oh, we need to move all of that stuff back. Okay, that's getting better. And here and here. No, that was too much. Oh, what am I doing here? Here, the thumb needs to move over a little tiny bit. Actually, switch to local. Going here and going up a little bit. Doop, 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 doop. You know, it can move a little bit. Oh, my cat is chilling with me here. Wanna have a look? There's a cat. Hey, Rainbow. Oh, I can't believe how big she has gotten. She was a little kitten when we got her, and now she is a big tiger, is what she is. There we go. So.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Think?
Yes, I think that what.
Think?
Yes, I think that.
Yes. Let's do the same on the other side. So, move up and to the side, and then we can do all kinds of things here. Move that one down, I guess, and sideways. Oh, and we can go a little more even. A little more. Oh, we were again one frame too far. Here. Okay.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what.
And while we're here, we might want to make his pose a little more neutral. So I think what might be important is that we see more of the mask. Fake that a little bit. And then we just inexplicably jump into the next pose.
Absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're here.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what.
Think?
Yes, I think that what.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you.
Good. Happy with that. So let's continue. Let's have a look at all the stuff we've done so far. So there we go. Here we go. And action.
Oh, isn't there a little bit of malice in that voice? And there never is. There really never is.
So what is that I'm hearing, if not malice?
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows.
Okay. That is quite nice.
What you're hearing is.
Okay. So for this one, we need to really go a lot more neutral. 354. 350. I guess we go 353 here. $353. And oh, let's actually save before we forget to do that. Version 6, of course. I love saving in versions compared to like saving it with the date in the name, because you know you might want to have multiple states saved on the same date, and also the date is already there as a metadata, so no reason to do that. We might just reset the whole upper body again. Let's get rid of Gabby real quick here. Resetting a bunch of stuff. So basically, I guess all but the legs. So maybe selecting all of this. Clear transform all. Yeah. Okay. And then we can use that to build our pose. Okay, to get a clear contrast, maybe we should really lean him back a bit. Oh, no, what did I do? Uh-oh. Here we go. Hello, Hilly. All right. I was afraid for a second that I put it on rendering. And if I do like the viewport rendering, it will definitely kill the stream. Oh, we did reset one of the legs too. We might not want to do that. Let's take the leg pose from here. Oh, actually, we are not quite done with the leg here. We should switch from IK to FK. So let's do that right here. In Cloud Rig, we're gonna switch left thigh, right thigh. I think this is working quite nicely. Just a little bit over, and they will match up. We can kind of see the controllers in red. So, and then that is what we want to copy. Or you know what, let's just get rid of everything here on 53 and start anew. Yeah, how is everybody doing today? There are a few more people in the chat. How are things going? You looking forward to the new week? Are you sad that the weekend's over? What's going on? So here, all of this, pose, clear transform all, and then we start over. Okay. Ah, this is kind of already doing the lean back, because I guess I didn't reset that controller. That's good. Maybe leaning him a little bit more in that direction. Let's remind ourselves of the dialogue. What is going on here?
I think that what you're hearing is...
I think that what you're hearing is...
Yes, I think that what you're hearing...
All right. Okay. Leaning this one forward a little bit. Here. Here. And then. All right. Been busy all week with the new job, says Hilly. Congrats to the new job. Hope it's treating you well. Getting stuff to repair my computer. That's really cool. So are you upgrading, or is it really, I guess if it's a repair, one part broke and you need to replace it, that sucks, but I hope you got some good new parts. I really like upgrading PCs. I'm like, for a long time I was a fan of laptops, and I always had like these huge bulky laptops because I wanted to have power. I wanted them to be gaming machines. I wanted them to be able to do 3D animation really, really well. Although I never did 3D animation. So I was like carrying these 6 kilogram bricks everywhere, and recently I switched back to desktop PCs because, you know, realistically, where are you going to be gaming with a laptop if not at home? And the big advantage, of course, being that you can always switch out parts. It's so difficult with laptops. So yeah, and I'm kind of like impressed that nowadays, you know, there's not too much that you can do wrong. I mean, you can still screw up your PC by treating it wrongly, but I think it's been a lot better than it was in the past. And yeah, I'm kind of afraid of like switching a CPU with like the, you know, thermal paste and not bending any pins and stuff like that. But like with graphic cards and RAM, they're so easy to switch these days. Repair and upgrade. I see, Hilly. Yeah, that makes sense, right? If you have to, you might as well get some new awesome parts. That's really nice. And sometimes, you know, every now and then I also like just, you know, seeing the inside of a computer and learning at least a little bit about what some parts are and what they do. So he can't really reach the front of his face. His arms are not built for that. Not sure what evolution did to this poor guy. How is he gonna eat? He needs a really long fork. Okay. Hey Evan, how do you go about understanding rigs and resetting the T-pose? So, you know, for understanding rigs, like especially in a professional project context, I would ideally set like half a day, if possible a day aside to just play around with the rig and to do some experiments with it. I am a big fan of like every now and then, you know, going to pose and clear transform and just, you know, get rid of everything so that you don't animate yourself into a corner by transforming the rig too much and like tangling things up too much. And especially with like, usually like if you have a good rigger, the rig performs the best if you deform the arm in a way that we humans actually deform the arm. And you know, especially in the lower arm, there's a lot of rotation. Like a lot of rotation that you want is usually not in the wrist but in the forearm. So that's something really tricky. Yeah, that's why you see me resetting it. Not sure if that answers the question. Understanding rigs, resetting the T-pose. Yeah, and ideally, like if you have access to like a rig documentation, or the rigger can tell you why certain things are the way that they are, that always helps too. Yeah. And there's also this good thing that in a professional production, you know, there was a lot of like look development. And, you know, even if you're just making a short film for yourself, you should probably think about how the character should look and then force the rig to do what you want it to do and not the other way around. And usually by the time you have the rig, either somebody made it for you or you made it for your production, it should be able to hit the poses that you would like it to hit and not the other way around. And maybe you have a little pose library, which I don't have in this case. Let's see.
So I think that what you're hearing. I think that what you're hearing.
We like the contrast is not big enough between those two poses. So I wonder if we... Oh, that's the wrong controller. Yeah, like I should have maybe explored this rig a little bit more. But you know, sometimes it's also good to just start going, and of course your poses in the end will maybe be a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more playful of the things that you have discovered.
So I think that what you're hearing is. I think that what you.
I like the lean back a little.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing.
I think that works. A little bit of a lean back. What is going on here? How is this arm that's always too short all of a sudden too long? Another question. How do you toggle your Blender gizmo on and off? So basically what a lot of people do who don't use the gizmo, so what I basically do a lot, I switch to this tweak to select things so I don't have the gizmo in the way. And then, you know, that thing only shows up when you select the tools here. And I think there's also like with shift spacebar, you can like go to the different tools, which I'm should probably get used to doing. And of course, there are also a lot of people who don't use the gizmo at all. You know, there's some people who hit R and then the axis. So R and Z maybe, R and X, R and Z. So that's also a way of doing things. R and Y. But for some reason it never, like, I never got used to it, which is weird. I'm usually all for like shortcuts as much as possible. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, breaking the rig, indeed. I have broken the rig so many times. What I'm doing with Lante all the time is, you know, changing the length of his forearm. I had to do that a couple times. Like this one is only possible because I insanely stretched his arms. They're usually not that long. But yeah, as long as it works in the camera, that's all that counts.
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is... Yes, I think that what you're hearing is...
Maybe we could wait till like 55 for this. No, not shift, just I, all channels. Okay.
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is... Yes, I think that what you're hearing is...
Okay, and then the narrowed eyes, I think that's gonna be fun. Oh, Amazing Digital Circus, I love it so much. Oh, what do you guys think about Amazing Digital Circus? Did you see the episodes? I'm so in love with that series. You have to think about it. It's a 3D series. There's so little, like, outside the stuff that DreamWorks did with these like really relying partly on motion capturing and a bunch of like streamlining the workflow and walk cycles and pre-made stuff, and like the DreamWorks series were fine, but you know, stuff like Amazing Digital Circus or yeah, a lot of YouTube series recently, they push the animation quality so much by doing cartoony, exaggerated, crazy stuff, and then Amazing Digital Circus does it in 3D. That's so insane, so good. I'm really looking forward to every new episode and all that crazy stuff. Like, definitely look up Kevin Tammer. He's the animation supervisor, and on his channel he already has like just his personal work. There's some really crazy amazing stuff that I can't believe a single person created, and then he brings all that cartoony energy and personality into Amazing Digital Circus. It's unreal. I love it. And yeah, I really hope they have the budget to pay the animators fairly, because that's some top-notch animation. And actually, you know, the shot quality sometimes varies a little bit. You can sometimes see when they, you know, there's one shot that isn't as crazy and amazing as the others. But I think they got it, like the last episode was crazy consistent. Really cool, and it's really great to see that, you know, stuff like that is possible. Where were we? We wanted to narrow the eyes here. And I really like the different heights of the eyes. To be honest, I'm kind of inspired by Amazing Digital Circus for this shot specifically. Like, I wanted to try some craziness here. Oh, we didn't do this correctly, because I was kind of like, hey, the characters kind of look a little bit like it, like they could be from a crazy, like, amazing digital circus scene.
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just. Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just. Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just. Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows.
A person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right. Kevin Tammer left Twitter. So many people at the moment are leaving Twitter. I actually have been, like, not posting, just lurking on Threads, on Instagram's Twitter. And so far, like, for some reason, like, the algorithm gods were really good to me, and I just got a lot of awesome artists and, like, game developer reels, like, the, you know, showing their progress with, like, their little levels and stuff they were working on. And yeah, somehow very positive, something that, you know, I'm not used to in Twitter. And so if I've been social mediaing, I've been reading Threads. It seems, from what I have seen so far, seems to be a lot more friendly at the moment. I mean, who knows? Who knows what happens? Okay, now we need to squish this a little bit. I've never really seen Murder Drones. I've put it on my watch list and since haven't seen it. But yeah, it like, from like the snippets that I've seen, it also seems to be quite good. Just somehow Amazing Digital Circus got more hype. Which is, you know, every now and then there is a show that really resonates with people. Okay. What frame is this actually? We should maybe check. This is 392. Oh, and the most horrible algorithm seems to be TikTok. I'm so, like, I don't understand this platform. Like, there are some cool animators and cool artists on TikTok, but, like, I don't know, like, the algorithm doesn't seem to learn what I like, and I get, like, weird pranks that are just so mean. And, you know, I don't know, like, somehow I don't get the algorithm to show me the right stuff. Just like really dumb things, and I want to see more inspiring stuff. I want to see more things that artists do. That musician music is also, I feel like it's awesome in social media if you follow a couple of musicians that like that do stuff that you like. But yeah, so far I don't know. TikTok has really not been working for me in that regard. Maybe I need to start over with a fresh account or something. There's a comment on Facebook. I don't have a drawing tablet, but I have a laptop, and also drawing with my mouse is really stressing me out. Oh no! Yeah, drawing with the mouse is, like, it's not impossible. I knew a couple artists who actually, like, drew amazing stuff with their mouse. But if you can, you should probably, as soon as possible, switch to a drawing tablet. They're actually quite affordable ones. Like, you know, Christmas is coming up. Black Friday actually is also a really good opportunity to look for good prices. I'm using a Huion tablet now. It was a little weird, like having troubles to connect and stuff every now and then. But recently, I don't know what changed. I guess I installed a new driver. That's what changed. Now it's working really well. Like I haven't had any problems. When I plug it in, it works immediately. So I can really recommend Huion now. And they only cost a fraction of what they what Wacom products cost, for example. Like Wacom is like the, you know, top-notch, highly professional brand for drawing tablets, but at the moment twice as expensive as the other ones. And Huion and XP Pen might be worth checking out. Clear transform rotation. Let's see. And maybe push this one over with this. We might have to push this one forward too. Yeah, and you know, Christmas is coming up. Maybe somebody in your life can bless you with a Christmas present. You never know. If you don't ask, you can't get a present. Let's see. Maybe we should rotate things back a little. I want to keep this negative space here because, you know, there's so much of the readability. You can see it in the animatic drawing. It makes the thumb readable. I'm not sure we're going to get quite the same effect here, but I mean, maybe we are. Here. I'm not quite getting where I want to be with this. Maybe like that. Huh. Okay, let's reset this one, see what that does. Clear transform all. Yeah, okay. What's with this thumb bone? Getting rid of everything, starting fresh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't push that one as much. Yeah. See, this is giving me some negative space. We can clearly see the thumb. I think this might be as good as we can go here. Okay.
What you're hearing is just a person who knows. Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond. Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who.
Okay. Let's go crazy with his head a little bit. Turn it to the side. I actually, for Christmas, I have a couple drawing books and anatomy books on my wish list because I wanna look into that more. And like a 3D app for the phone where you can like move a anatomy puppet, because I wanna get more into that and study the muscles a little bit more. Hey, my cat is back. How you doing? Is it boring outside? Is it raining? Let's see. Let's save, you know, just for fun. 'Cause we need to save. Now, his closed eyes. I think we already have that. Yes, we have that here. The question is if I actually want them to be like that. 18 says should be on 117. Because what I discovered later that, you know, rotating them to relax them makes a lot of sense. So maybe we want to do that. So rotate and rotate, and then moving those in. I hope I don't break a perfectly good pose here. But you know, I want them to appear significantly closed. And then we can just copy that over. We actually should start making a little bit of a pose library at some point, because we will need one when we start lip syncing. We definitely need to do something in terms of having repeatable poses for like the lip shapes and stuff like that. Okay. Good. Now let's grab all of that. Maybe with the select circle here. There we go. That should be everything. And now we copy that. And we go to whatever was it? This one. 4. No, wait a second. Oh no! I selected something that I didn't want to select. First of all, let's repair this. This goes back here. $390. It should be on 393. Always odd numbers. Okay. Now let's move everything far away from the head selector. Okay. Now I think we got everything. We got everything that we wanted. Okay. Now, this copy, and let's try that again. Why is animation always so much work? It's all my eyes. Far slower than you think it is. Okay, now let's do that nice little narrow mouth shape. Yeah, this doesn't work at all. So if we really want to push the mouth out there, we need to use everything. We need to shift over everything individually. Okay. I like how cheeky it looks.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows. Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows.
Oh, what happened to that arm? That is more than we wanted to be. We might have copied that over as well, huh? Did I not see that? I might have overlooked that. Or it came from playing around some more with the lean. So let's place that back. And paste this. Inward. Oh boy, okay. Huh. What is going on here? We don't want to get this into the chair, but yeah, like this. Okay, getting there slowly. Okay.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond. I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond. I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond all. Person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right.
Okay, so for this one, I'm probably gonna do. I'm not gonna do this one because this is an overshoot, and it overshoots into this pose. And I think I'm gonna do this one, and then we construct the overshoot out of where it's going to end up. So let's do that. Running out of water here. Okay, we're gonna reset the spine again to really work without anything too extreme. So this one, that one, and this one, and maybe also the head. Just clear everything, and yeah, now we can really lean back. I think this is gonna be so fun. Here. Oh wait. Yeah, I guess here. Okay. Lean back. And then we curl him forward again. But yeah, this gives us a nice, relaxed lean back. That's nice. And the head, we move up. He's so snug. He's so snobby. Smug is the word. I guess we're doing these again as well. Pose, clear, transform all. Up. And here. And where is the inside? Guess it's on the other side, huh? Yeah. This is how it should be. Now, okay, so this one, that one. Oh man. This one works in 2D, but not in 3D. As much as I anticipated. So what is going on here? Let's... I think we have it twisted now. Clear, transform all. Okay, so this is clearly going inside. That is good to know, because now we're gonna turn this one and here and oh boy, oh boy. No. What is happening here? Pose, clear, transform. Let's do this again. In this one down, maybe a little bit forward and down. This is how it can move. Now, this is... Ah, now we got it. This is how you twist an arm. There we go. This is the right direction. The question is if it is also twisted correctly for the post that we had before. And this is a surprise that we're always in for when we switch to interpolation. Then we're gonna see if it works. So let's switch to interpolation mode linear and see what happens. Oh. Nothing happens. E all channels, and interpolation mode linear. Ah, okay. This is how it should be. Wonderful. And back to constant. Ba-do-ba-doo. Okay. Has everybody seen the new DreamWorks film already? The one with the robot? I'm really curious about that one. From the trailer, I got like some, you know, in this Hayao Miyazaki one, there's the robots for the castle in the sky that kind of like guard the place. It reminded me a lot of that. And yeah, I really can't like. It feels a little bit like they are doing like what they did with WALL-E, like with some, not so much dialogue, I guess, because the other characters are animals. So, I don't know, the concept intrigues me. I just wonder how good it actually is. Okay. Yeah. 462 is where we have to push this all to. 461, I guess. 461.
A person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right.
I think he needs to be even more open. Like, they're right. So we can play around with, like, before we open it up, the whole pose. Oh. What happened here? That doesn't look how it should look. Okay. Maybe. Could also overstretch. And I guess we can always spread the thumb off a little bit more. After all, this is kind of how it is in the drawing that we made. This doesn't look right for the thumb. Let's reset it to clear transform all. Oh, no, this is how it's supposed to look, I guess. He's just a very odd fellow. Here. Hey.
What you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right.
And then for right, we want to flash the eyes open again. So selecting all of that. Select circle. Ah, we selected the head again. I see. That's where it happens. Deselect this and pose, clear transform all. Yeah. And I feel like we already had a smile very strongly to the side. I think we could maybe steal and modify this one. So it's probably this controller. We should select stuff with the select tool. Select circle. Oh, we select a bunch of stuff that we didn't want to select. No. Okay. Now we can copy what we selected. Let's see. Ah, that worked. That worked. Okay, let's make this a little bit crazier, a little bit of a... I think that works. I think that makes it work.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right.
Okay, and now we need the overshoot. And the overshoot is gonna go at 453. 453. Oh, did we not place the other one correctly? No, we did. 453. Here. And we're just gonna copy the post that we're targeting, and we're gonna create the overshoot from it. So if we copy this one, why is this not working? What's going on? 61. Maybe we should just key everything just to be sure. And let's do it. Copy. 53. Why does that not work? Is there a secret to it? Let's see, pose. Copy pose. Pose. Paste pose. Show hidden. What is not working here? What is happening? We're also copying the camera. Ah, this worked, I guess. 53. There we go. Okay. what we can do is we can make him a little bit bigger by unscrewing him. There. And I guess we actually have to pull him up. Yeah, let's stretch him a little bit to make it extra clear. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Why are the notifications on that screen now? It should not do that. And this one we can lift up too. No, that was the wrong one to lift up. Okay. MB says, have you ever tried to transfer rigs between software? Maya to Blender, for example. You can resting pose using Alt-G for reset location and Alt-R for rotation. Thank you very much, that's good to know. I try to remember it, which I'm sure I won't. But yeah, that's really good to know. I should really get to use more to it. So as far as I know, there are a lot of riggers who offer rigs for both software, but I have to say that I don't quite know how they do it. From when I studied, like in 2015, I knew that it was very difficult to get the same rig in both software. So I don't know. I think it's quite tricky. It might be easier these days, but I think it's still, especially, you know, a lot of software has like its specialty or its own way of doing things, and then that kind of breaks between the two software. So I think it's quite difficult as far as I know. And it might also depend on the rig, you know. It's probably easier to do a rig that has like no special squash and stretch, or like, you know, different like complex constraints or stuff like that. Then that might be much more difficult to transfer than a rig that just, you know, has a little bit of weighting and very simple bones. But yeah, I'm in no way an expert there. I have no idea.
That they are right. Beyond all doubt that they are right. Beyond all doubt that they are right.
Okay. So let's put the teeth down there. Man, I really like how, like, as soon as you get a little bit creative with this mouth, it's so crazy what happens. Okay. Let's reset those. What was it? Alt G? Oh, very good. Oh, Alt R is doing my NVIDIA thing. Glitch transform all. Maybe really have the eyes flare up. Let's see. Just saving. Okay. Yeah, we have to make them longer. Oh, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be some nice contrast. So.
And all doubt that they are right. Right.
I think we can delay this a little. We can maybe first of all key all of that, and then maybe set it to like 65. 65 that they are right.
That they are right. All doubt that they are right. That they are right.
Okay. Let's watch it all and see how it looks. First of all, we save it, and now oh, we should actually switch on Gabby so that we see both characters. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see what we have.
Oh, isn't there a little bit of malice in that voice? And there never is. There really never is.
So what is that I'm hearing, if not malice?
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right. Oh, isn't there a little bit of malice in that voice? And there never is. There really never is.
So what is that I'm hearing, if not malice?
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right. Oh, isn't there?
Yeah. I like it. I like it. There are a couple timing things that we could tweak a little bit, but yeah. Oh boy, I'm really excited for this animation. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm so happy to do this project with all of you. And I know it's so slow how we're moving through this, but I'm like, it's definitely going to be worth it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have to watch it again. I just have to. So let's do that. This.
Oh, isn't there a little bit of malice in that voice? And there never is. There really never is.
So what is that I'm hearing, if not malice?
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right. Oh, isn't that?
Nice. Is this for the 11 Second Club contest? No, I did this while the 11 Second Club was on hiatus. Just a personal project because there was no 11 Second Club clip, and this was a clip that I liked from that improv show, Very Important People, on Dropout. And yeah, I just wanted to animate it because I like villains. I like animating villains. And then I found these rigs on Blender Studio and I was like, oh, this fits perfectly. I have to do it. And also, I probably need more than a month to finish this. You know, I already carried it over from October into November. So yeah, we're gonna keep working on this. Not sure if it's still on hiatus. I saw a couple 11-second club, like people were tweeting that they were working on shots, but maybe they were working on all shots. Not sure. I haven't checked. Let's do that real quick. Oh, no. No. I'll check it later. But yeah, it's kind of would be nice if it starts going again. I would really love to look at what people come up with for their 11-second club entries. I was having a lot of fun watching those with you on stream, so we should definitely continue that. Yeah. So, if you like the way how I talk about animation and art and storytelling, maybe then if you want, you could join our group mentoring over on Patreon. There's the group mentoring tier. And if you support me in the group mentoring tier, there is a meeting every single month that you can join, show what you're currently working on. That could be an animation, that could be just a plan for an animation, a character design, a story idea, and I will help you to improve it, make it better, maybe come up with a little bit of a plan on how to sharpen your skills. That is the group mentoring. That you can check out on where is it? animateisland.com/group mentoring. And of course, if you just want to support me because you want more live streams, more tutorial content here on Animator Island, you can always just donate on patreon.com/Animator Island. And excuse me, I have to watch the scene again. I think we are on a very good path here. So let's watch it again. There we go. And play.
There a little bit of malice in that voice, and there never is. There really never is.
So what is that I'm hearing, if not malice?
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't there a little bit of malice in?
Wonderful. Like it very much. Yeah, if there are no questions in the chat, let's see. Oh, just some very nice words from Hilly and Kenneth. Yeah, you're welcome. Glad you enjoy it. Always looking forward to seeing anyone joining the stream, and I really appreciate you watching this, and I appreciate every comment that was written today in the chat. So nice to read from you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and can start with fresh energy into the week. Yeah, good luck with everything you're doing. Good luck with your projects. Don't forget, even just 10 minutes, 30 minutes working on your passion project will get you one step closer towards done. So, yeah, I'm always curious to see what you guys are creating. Keep on animating. Always looking forward to seeing you here again next time. Take care of yourself and see you later. Bye-bye.
Oh, isn't there a little bit of malice in that voice? And there never is. There really never is.
So what is that I'm hearing, if not malice?
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that what you're hearing is just a person who knows beyond all doubt that they are right. Oh, isn't there